I need to apologize to all of you here at YouTube. I did this book almost a year ago now, and I never did a follow-up in part two for YouTube. I did the reveal on our live show, which I encourage all of you to come join us every Sunday night at 8:35. But I wanted to go ahead and finish up, and here's the results. Here's part two. If you're interested in comic book conservation, please join us on Facebook at the Comic Book Conservation Community, where we have a gathering of experts in the industry, and you can ask all of your questions that you need to know about what you need to do to conserve and preserve these beautiful works of art. Please join Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill Comics, Phantom Phil from Phantom Restorations, and myself, Captain Larry from Flying Owl Comics, every Sunday night on YouTube. At 8:35 p.m. Eastern, we talk about everything comic conservation and what's happening in the market. So please come join us. You can find us at Liberty Hill Comics on YouTube and Flying L Comics on YouTube. Now, if you remember from the first video, when we did our inspection, the book had numerous wormholes and rat chews and things like that. I just wanted to cover the leaf casting. I'm not going to show that so much as I've changed my methods since I've done this book, but the results were very good, and I'm very happy with the way things came out. Now let's take a closer look at where the rodent chew was. Now, this has been filled in with a double-sided leaf cast. The texture was very important. The color is not so important. However, I do my best to match something up as best I can with the wrap. And this one wasn't too bad. Now, here's the back side of it. There's a little bit of thinness showing right there, but it's really, the leaf casting is about the structural integrity and keeping the book from being damaged to anything, further down the line. The wormholes were all filled in. I was very pleased with the way this came out. The texture looks nice. Let's take a look at the other side again. Here's what it looks like. Now, each and every one of these wraps, we did a fill. And do you need to do the fills in the wormhole? Not necessarily. However, again, this is about the structural integrity of the book. We want to make sure this book does not further deteriorate. Now, this was treated with calcium hydroxide, and that de-acidified the book. We pulled all the acids out. We left an alkaline reserve like we normally do. And now this book will not continue to deteriorate. It's been nice and cleaned. I'm happy with this corner here and how the wormhole there turned out. You can barely see it. Now, remember, this is just a typical example of a wrap from the book, and all the wraps pretty much had the same damage to them. And looking at the corners now, um, I was very pleased with the way things came out with these corners. Now, we had to do a little bit of a rebuild. They're a little bit on the rounded side, but overall, I think they came out very nice. We filled in another wormhole here, and let's flip this over, and we'll take another look at the side here, down by the corner, and you can see the same wormhole from the back side. It's barely noticeable, but it's something that really improved the book. Now, remember, we were working with something really difficult and a bit on the challenging side. Now, I was pleased with the way everything came out. I did a little bit of a fun thing, and it was something I put out as a short on Instagram, and I'm going to go ahead and play it for you now and include it in this video. Now, the end result was a 3.5 conserved, and considering the damage that was done to this book, I think this is a very successful conservation effort. I'm very, very pleased with how this came out. Again, I'm sorry for keeping you guys waiting almost a year. Uh, Please come join us on our live show, and you'll get a little bit more insight on what we do here in the conservation world and ask any question you would like. Thanks for watching.